This is an orthokeratology case where the patient has a fair amount of cylinder and has worn some lenses with oval designs, but is currently wearing a spherical OZ lens and seems to be getting the best vision so far. This way, there's still a little bit of still remaining and some possible overcorrection of the myopia. Looking at the post-wear topography, it looks like there's an island there, and if we actually measure there, it's about 47 diopters, and if we measure here, again, about 4750. So I'm thinking this is probably just partially molded cylinder as opposed to a true central island. I don't think this is steeper than what we started with. I think it's just corneal tertiary that's not molded out with the current lens. What's interesting is this lens seems to ride a little bit high based on the treatment zone, but the refractive change we got is riding a little bit low. So as far as the position of the lens goes, I think it's probably okay to not make too many changes there. I would address the overcorrection, and let me bring up the lens that the patient is wearing. So here's the patient's lens, and I believe there was best acuity through about a plus 125 overrefraction, and I would probably build in about 3/4 of a diopter. So we would drop our power down to about a half diopter or so, and in all meridians, so 100% mode. Down to about a half diopter. And if we look at our other meridians, I'm going to go to 25% mode and just tune these a little bit so that we're more uniform all the way around. So 5.3, 5.4, 5.1. Okay, that looks pretty good. So it looks like a really low demand in the horizontal meridian, but that's kind of what we expect. It's a pretty low sphere. And then if we go to the vertical meridian, we can see we're trying to mold a lot more tissue there, which makes sense. We're getting rid of that cylinder. So the other thing I might recommend is let's go ahead and reduce the sag a little bit on this lens, and that may help a little bit with the residual cylinder there. So I don't think we need any big changes, just reducing the overall power and reducing the sagittal depth by a little bit for this right eye. And then here we have the maps for the left eye, pre and post wear. Again, we have what looks like an island, but I think it's just unmolded cylinder in the cornea. I don't think it's true central island. The centration looks pretty good, at least optically in this eye, and I believe the patient was getting satisfactory vision with pretty close to plano overrefraction. So in this eye, I would say that if the patient is happy with the vision, I think the post-wear topography looks pretty decent. I don't think any lens changes would be necessary. I would just make those changes to the right eye and see if we can get the vision balance a little bit on that side. So those are my thoughts on this case. Best of luck with this patient, and thanks for watching.